Most companies have no meaning. The only meaning is fear and greed. Making a living, making it a living, making a living, making a living. Most people stay on the job working for people simply because it's a better alternative than being unemployed. Can you believe that? Making a living, making a living, making a living, making a living. Entire desperation. We wonder why we can't motivate people. Write this down. The myth of motivation. It's a whole nother subject. The myth of motivation. Hear this. It's not your job as the owner or the manager to motivate anyone. It's not your job to motivate anyone. It's your job to inspire them. It's their job to be motivated. Where do I get this? The same place you do. Shit, if you thought about it as much and applied it as much as I have, in 30 years you'd be standing up here saying the same damn thing. Because I'm not making this up. It's so tragic to see people trying to do stuff that doesn't have an impact. Can never have an impact, but momentarily. But this will have an impact if you take it seriously. There are 3 essential systems in a practice. These are lead generation, lead conversion, and client fulfillment. Are you getting all this down? You are? Okay. You're not writing anything. Not writing a word. Huh? He's writing? You're not. Got it. Okay. Are you the boss? No. You work for him? He's writing. You don't work for him? Do you even know him? You do? Okay, good. Okay. Just checking it out. A saxophone teacher said to me, you heard this, I only teach people who want to become the best saxophone players in the world, and what you got to do is you got to practice. And so I've given instruction, and the instruction is very, very simple. Write down what I tell you to write down, because it may not be important here, but it's going to be important there, where you live. This is just a seminar. But if you don't write it down, you don't own it. And if you don't own it, you'll never do it. And if you never do it, you're paying a price. And the price is the life you don't have, which is the biggest price of all. Just thought I'd share that. I don't know what I don't know, and I don't know the price I'm paying for it. I don't know what I don't know, and I don't know the price I'm paying for it. If I'm a master of anything, I'm a master of this. And that's not hubris. It's just true. And it's true based upon the fact of the impact it has had on countless thousands of people. And so I share it with you for only one reason, because I would wish that your life, each and every one of you, would realize fulfillment through the realization of something you never knew existed before. You're not doing this in your company. Your company has been paying the price for it for as long as your company has been in business. You have no idea what price that is. You'll not even know what price that is until you begin to experience the impact of this as you begin to apply it. The doctor is king. You understand? You go to the doctor, you need the doctor. I got to have a doctor. It's got to be a doctor. Essentially, I'm the doctor, right? And I get to do what I do when I choose and how I choose to do it. I know medicine, you don't. That's the sin of the expert. Please write it down and understand your job in your company is to eradicate that sin in your company? Who is the expert? The customer. Expert about what? What they want. And my job is to help you to figure out what you want if you don't know. And I'll do that in every possible way in order to determine what it is you want. And then my job is to make sure you get it. That's what great companies do. And then it's my job to make sure you get it. Cutting through it, cutting through it, cutting through it. That's what we're here to do. You get my point? It's called customer-centric, customer-centric, customer-centric. I don't want this to become rhetoric. I don't want this to become the latest thing, because it's not the latest thing. Everybody's been doing it and saying it and avoiding it and ignoring it for as long as it's ever been in business. But what we've done, interestingly, is we've created the cult of the expert. The cult, please write that down. It's the name of my next book. I just made it up. The cult of the expert. It's that experts know and the rest of us don't. And of course, that's how you raise billable hours. Right? That we'd even agree that the expert is now worth $400 an hour, $800 an hour, $10,000 an hour, $40,000 an hour, $63,000 an hour, and that's what I got to do. What are your billable rates? What are your billable rates? What are your billable rates? They say on the inside, where everybody's sucking wind on the outside. Our job is to eradicate that. And that's what McDonald's did, and that's what great companies do. They break through it. They break through it and get to it. You can get a customer computer for less than it costs for a standardized, off-the-shelf, everybody's computer. Just come to us. Who? Dell.